Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back. Aquarius, this is your reading. We are literally diving right into this reading. There was a full moon last night. How did y'all feel about it? What were you faced with? What emotions were the most intense for you? Yeah, just let me know in the comments. And my only pre-intuition thing for this reading so far is somebody could really always have their hood up. Or somebody could really have always wear a hoodie or have a specific hoodie that they like. Okay, you or somebody that you know. Yeah, but we're going to go into the Akashic Records. Get you a card for your soul's purpose. Okay? You want to know also what something that I'm picking up on. Sorry, y'all, because I feel like I just zoned out a little bit. Honestly, a lot of you guys could be very disoriented lately as far as like you're trying to focus on one thing, but you really can't because there's something else on your mind that keeps taking over, like no matter what. So for Aquarius, already cleanse your energy, cleanse your space. So let's see. And if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss your next video. And please like and comment because I am very, very responsive. Okay, be present. Wow, you are undergrounded and spending too much time in your head. What did I literally just say? You're very disoriented. Come on now. You are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. Yeah, I feel like, and there's also an eye here. So a lot of you guys, maybe your third eye is blocked in some type of way. You're not seeing things so clearly, or you're seeing what you want to see instead of what really is. And I feel like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of you guys really are disoriented this time, living in your mind more so than actually being present in the moment. Put down your phone, live in the moment. Go outside and do an activity instead of doing it in the house. Very, very powerful message coming out here because that is leading you to your North Node. So there is something about you needing to be really out in the world instead of being so much in your mind. Let's give you guys a 4-card pull as well. What your person likes about you, what they don't like about you, what they don't want you to know, and what they don't like about the relationship as a whole, okay? For Aquarius, whoever they're dealing with, the person on their mind, what do they like about Aquarius? What do they like about Aquarius? What do they like about Aquarius? The 8 of Wands. Aquarius, maybe you are always doing things like fast, like you get the job done, you don't waste no time. Also, this could be like motion continuously happening in your life. What else with the 8 of Wands? Oh my, okay. 10 of Wands in the reverse. The 18th could be somebody's birthday, and then we have the 3 of Swords. Aquarius, are you grieving or are you heartbroken? I feel like maybe somebody likes the fact that you don't give up even when you get burdened, and it's like you keep pushing through, you keep racing, you keep rushing to the next thing. Motivation and drive here. But also this 3 of Swords energy, I don't know why this is coming out, but you could be dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, Aquarius, okay? And I feel like somebody is suffering. Maybe somebody feels like there is some type of third-party situation here, either you or them. But there's grieving going on here because I feel like if there's so much fast action and motion being taken, why is somebody in this heartbroken, grieving energy? Or maybe somebody likes the fact that even if somebody did betray you or left you in a situation where they cheated on you, I feel like you could have recovered from that. You could have finally released that burden with the 10 of Wands in the reverse. And now you're in this like, oh, I'm just looking for the next thing to do in life. And I'm not talking about the next person. I'm like, where is life leveling up from here? I'm just going to keep going. Everything's just fast tracked for me, and I can't keep letting something weigh down on my shoulders. So somebody could like that you are an achiever. You get past things and over things that people do to you, or ways that people have cheated on you, and you just move on. What does this person not like about Aquarius? What does this person not like about Aquarius? What does this person not like about Aquarius, Spirit? What do they not favor about Aquarius? Oh, okay, it had to come out. Jeez, I wasn't even going to take this one, but we have the King of Wands here. So this is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Jeez, guys. And then we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Heavy fire sign energy. You definitely could be dealing with a fire sign. You may be very, very sexy and alluring. I feel like a lot of you guys could show a lot of skin, or you express yourself in a certain type of way. I just feel like you're very, very attractive and very magnetic. You probably have a lot of people that flirt with you, and you're probably flirtatious as well. The Nine of Wands in the reverse, though, somebody doesn't like the fact that you have them having to be so persistent with you. I don't know if somebody always feels like they have to continuously express themselves or express how they feel about you two being in a relationship, or them not wanting you to date other people or see other people, or just because the King of Wands energy is somebody that's like, you know, they're sexy, they're charming or whatever, but this isn't somebody that usually like settles down. So maybe somebody is persistently trying to get you to settle down, but that's just not what you want to do in life right now, and that's just not where you're at, and that's completely fine. And anything that happens in your life, you control. It's all up to you, right? So I feel like somebody doesn't like that. Somebody doesn't like how magnetic you are. Somebody doesn't like how much attention you get because you are a sexy person. And I feel like a lot of you guys draw attention to you all the time. That's another thing. And this person has persistently been trying to be the one to only have, it's like they only want you to pay attention to them. That's what I get, okay? And also, if you're dealing with a Leo, this person doesn't like the fact that they can't freelance and do what they want, and they expect you to still be there. That's why you could be in this Three of Swords energy, because whoever this fire sign you're dealing with, they could have persistently tried to like tell you like, look, I don't really want to settle down. This isn't what I do. This isn't my thing for real. You know, but I do still really like you. You're still really charming to me. I'm very much still attracted to you. I feel like for the most part, this person could have been operating off of the physical, and they've tried to persistently tell you that they're not going to settle down. So maybe that's what they don't like. The fact that they told you time and time again that they're not relationship material. But like I said, you're not living in the present. You've already been disoriented and living in your mind. So maybe your mind kept trying to convince yourself that this was your person. But in reality, they end up showing up in ways that is the King of Wands energy. Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. I'm going out tonight. Like, and I definitely did get a girl's number, you know, and that's why I didn't text you back last night, because I ended up going home with her. You know what I mean? I feel like somebody's still going to be in this player energy, and no matter how persistent they try to tell you that we're not settling, but I still will deal with you, I feel like you're having a hard time accepting that, and they don't like that. So please take whatever scenario runs for you, because if you're the sexy person feeling like you don't want to settle, that's you, okay? What do they not want Aquarius to know? What's being hidden from Aquarius? What do they not want them to know about this relationship? No. Oh, maybe we should have took that. The Four of Cups in the reverse, that they're emotionally unavailable. I feel like if you are trying to turn on your feelings for this person, they are not going to give you the same receptive feelings back. Okay, this is somebody that has their guard up right now. They are also missing out on opportunities with other people as well, because their guard is up so high. Somebody isn't really looking for spilling feelings or receiving feelings at this time. Somebody has turned their complete light switch off for that. Yeah, the Star in the reverse. Wow, that's your card. This person is losing faith. The Star in the reverse, heavy air sign energy for sure. You could be dealing with another Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. This person is losing faith in the whole situation, and that's what they don't want you to know. I feel like somebody doesn't have high hopes about this. Also, the Star in the reverse, I feel like somebody is also doesn't want your attention in some type of way. I don't know why I'm getting that, but This is usually somebody that could be in the spotlight, that knows a lot of people, that is very well known on social media. Somebody that people see as like the star in their life or like the gem in their life. But I feel like this person is either transforming from that and people aren't looking at them as a star anymore, or the attention that they get is bad. That's only going to resonate for some of you. If you know that people look at this person in a bad light, well, you already know. But for those of you that are just like, what's going on with this person? It's just the fact that they're really losing faith. They have no hope to where this relationship is going anymore. And that's what they don't want you to know. And I also feel like this could be somebody that really meditates on their thoughts as well. Okay. So if somebody really does like take the time to sit with themselves, or they're going by their faith, like, you know, I really don't feel like I'm honoring this right, or I really don't feel like this is something that I have faith in. I'm not going to fake it. I'm not going to fake it. And I feel like that's what somebody doesn't want you to know. Wow. What doesn't this person like about the relationship as a whole? Fourth card, please. I know you guys will probably saw that where it hopped up a little bit, but I like to take cards that actually fully come out all the way, because that just gives me higher confirmation. What does this person not want Aquarius to know as a whole? What do they not like about the relationship as a whole? About them two as a unit? What do they not like? The Queen of Pentacles, Five of Wands in the reverse. This person could feel like, you could have children with this person, by the way. You don't have to, but this person could feel like they are a very good provider, or they're very stable, or they're very nurturing and caring to you. Also, I feel like this person is always trying to come up with multiple different sources of income, multiple different streams of what they could do to be inventive. And I feel like maybe you guys have argued about that in the past. There could have been tension or arguments or fights about how you want to know something? You could be this Queen of Pentacles, and you could have multiple incomes. You could have a certain stability about you that is very, very bright, and you could be a very, very good parent. You could always take care of your priorities as well. And I feel like this Five of Wands in the reverse, was there an argument about that? Was there a back and forth about how maybe this person isn't stable? Maybe this person doesn't have their life together. And there could have been an argument because you are stable, or there was some type of back and forth about the fact that, okay, you're doing so good. You're taking care of your priorities. You're doing everything. You're very much stable. And I'm not in that position. So shouldn't you help me get to that position? I don't know why. That's the energy that I'm getting, because why would they not like you two as a unit like that if you guys aren't on the same frequency? It's giving me, obviously, if you're in this Queen of Pentacles, and even if you're a man, you can have a more feminine side to you, which is like, and I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying it as far as you understand women's needs. You have a more feminine grace to you than some like very, very hard body type of men, okay? And I feel like this person, so when I say this, I'm saying that because cards, the gender, it doesn't mean anything. It's just for the card. So I feel like you in this Queen of Pentacles energy, this person must not be in a King of Pentacles energy, because why else would there be an argument about you being stable? About you being a good parent, about you showing up for the priorities in your life instead of tending to them. I feel like that's what caused the argument, and that's what they don't like as you two together. Maybe they feel like that you don't put them as a priority. Maybe they see that you're so stable, and even if they're not like flat out broke, or they're just not at the stature that you're at, I feel like somebody felt, and there's a lot of green out here. This could be connected, like a lot of green. Somebody could really be going through issues within their heart chakra, because like I said, even if they're not flat out broke, I feel like somebody is just doing a little bit not as good as you, or way, way worse than you, whatever the case may be. And I feel like that's what riled something up in them, because somebody is feeling like something within their heart chakra. It's like, if you're so nurturing and you're so caring and you care about me so much and you're more stable than I am, why wouldn't you want to put me in a stable position as well? And I feel like I said, I really feel like that's coming from somebody's heart chakra. What else with the Queen of Pentacles before we move on? Anything else? Yeah. I feel like you're really tugging at somebody's heartstrings, because they view you as this nurturing, caring person. But it's like they feel like you're not being that with them. So that's what they don't like as a whole. So wow. Let's get into the what lies beneath. Let's see. We're only going to take 2 or 3 cards for this, because I feel like a lot just came out in that 4-card pull that you guys needed to see. So, with that being said, Aquarius, what else? What else for Aquarius? What else do they need to know, see here? What lies beneath? What lies beneath the shadows of things that they are not seeing? Last shuffle. All right, cool. And we got 4, so that was good. First card that came out was running away. It's either going to be you or this person. It's either going to be you or this person. Either somebody is going to be running away from you because everything I just said, they feel like, you're in a more stable position than them. And either the fact that you're not helping them, or you're very nurturing. You have a lot of things going on. And you want to know something? For some of you guys, you could be an entrepreneur, okay? Maybe there is a need within you having so many different multiple streams of income. Maybe somebody feels like you are going to help elevate them in some type of way, raise their standards in some type of way. I'm not saying somebody is like very codependent on your energy, but I just feel like somebody is losing faith in the fact that you guys are going to be able to be stable together. I just feel like maybe somebody's feeling like either they can't catch up, or you're leaving them behind with that 8 of Wands energy. You always have life rushing in. There's always like motion happening for you. There are always multiple things going on in your life, okay? Like I said, your life is fast tracked. So I feel like something is always happening every day where it's just like, oh, I'm here. Oh, I'm here. Oh, I'm there. Oh, I'm doing this now. Oh, my life is elevated like this within the matter of 3 days. I just feel like something's always happening for you. And this person's life isn't that fast tracked. I feel like somebody is having a slower, adjustment in life, and they're figuring out a little bit slower than you. And I feel like somebody can't match you at your speed, which is not your fault or your problem at all. But like I said, we have hater here. We gonna see who that is, but I still don't get malicious energy. But I feel like somebody's running away. They are. Or it's gonna be you, because you're gonna be like, okay, you're not matching my standards. I'm not gonna keep trying to shrink to benefit you, even though I am very caring and nurturing. I'm not setting that aside. It's just like you expect things to be a certain type of way, and I can't give you that. That's kind of what I'm getting. Hater here. Somebody's a hater in your life, knowing they fucked up. Okay, they know they fucked up. Just period. Who is this person? And then last but not least, falling apart, falling into pieces. Let's get into it. What's running away? Who's running away for Aquarius? Who's running away? Queen of Swords, Libra energy. You could be dealing with a Libra, that's what I said. You're definitely dealing with an air sign. It was so much air sign energy out of here. But just know I feel like somebody has either voiced themselves to you in a very strict or strategical type of way. The Queen of Swords is somebody that doesn't back down. Somebody is a very good communicator. This is also somebody that's always going to speak in their truth no matter what. Okay, yeah, and somebody's leaving the situation and they're running away from you. And I feel like somebody's voiced that to you. And even if they haven't, somebody has made their mind up. And I feel like they're going to, no matter what you have to say, the Queen of Swords is the type of person that I'm very receptive to what you have to say. I'm willing to hear you out through and through, but I don't care. I'm still standing on my truth. I'm not going to change my mind. This is a very not easily influenced person. And I don't want to say somebody is stubborn, because that's not the word I like to use. But the Queen of Swords is somebody, their mind isn't easily changed. Their swords represent thoughts and truth. Okay. So I feel like whatever thoughts they were having have been leading them to run away from you. And that's exactly what they're doing now. And I feel like if you end up reaching out, or you two end up having words, this person will voice that to you, that they did run away for this reason, or they are already running away from you because of this. They're leaving, they're exiting. What else with this Queen of Swords before we move on to hater? What else with the Queen of Swords? Anything else for Aquarius? The Tower in the reverse. This person could be facing jail time, or this person literally could be going through their own tower moment. They're going through their own huge shift in life. And I feel like whatever is happening in their life makes them feel like they need to retreat from you. They need to get away. They need to leave because they're going through their own thing. Also, like I said, if somebody literally is facing jail time or they're going through any type of like issue like that, somebody literally could be on the run. They could be running away from you and the warrant. Just period. Like, what? What else with the Tower in the reverse? Also, the Tower, like I said, if somebody is going through some type of financial trouble, maybe that is their Tower moment in their life. Maybe that is their super huge life shift, life change that they're going through because they're broke. What else with the Tower in the reverse for Aquarius? For this Queen of Swords. Sorry, y'all. I thought somebody was calling me. What else with the Tower in the reverse? I had to try to look at my screen real quick. Oh my goodness, the World in the reverse. 8 of Pentacles in the upright. And the Page of Cups. There could be an age difference in between you and this person with the Page of Cups here. Somebody's maturity level or emotional maturity level could be different, either yours or theirs. This 8 of Pentacles here is showing me. Also, please keep in mind, the Page of Cups, somebody could be reaching out, having a spill of their emotions, and how they come across could be very, very mature. That's what I'm saying, because it's coming out in the upright. It's not coming out in the reverse. So I feel like if this person does come in with incoming communication about why they're running away, I feel like somebody's going to be, it's going to be a very, very mature conversation in between you and this person. And I feel like everything's going to be, how do we put this? You know how people just like exit on good terms? That's what this gives. That's really what this gives. I'm going to spill my emotions and my feelings about how I feel like this, but I'm still standing on my truth. I'm still running away. And you know, you're going to feel how you feel. But also the 8 of Pentacles here. A lot of you guys could be running away from the air sign. You know, if you have to reverse the roles, please do. Because if you're the one running away, I'm going to tell you exactly why. You're having higher standards set for yourself. You want more. I feel like you're expecting more from a person. They're not giving you that. So you're going to voice that. Or, yeah, you're going to voice that and let them know. Just period. So, yeah, like I said, you or them. Please take what resonates for you. Let's move on to hater. Who's the hater? Somebody could wear glasses. The hater in your life could wear glasses, okay? They ain't even got 20/20. They can't see straight. Some of y'all could wear glasses, and you're probably like, Arena, shut up. But, yeah. Oh, and by the way, we did have the World in the reverse. For some of y'all, that person really is going to jail, and that's their Tower moment. And I feel like the world is really going to be seeing them either get arrested, or they're being seen in the public eye getting arrested or being on the run. Yeah, it just is what it is. Okay. Also, the World in the reverse, somebody feels like something isn't complete between you two. Their world is in shambles right now, and that's why they're running away. I feel like somebody just is trying to think of an exit plan, because whatever is going on in their life is just completely messed up. Okay, somebody's in shambles, just know. But we're not going to keep giving them the light of day. This hater here, it could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, okay? What else with the Strength card? Also, this Strength card here, if this is your energy, this is just showing me that you have compassion towards your haters. You're like, oh, I don't give a fuck. You could be hating on me. Ow. Let's say you really are an entrepreneur. Let's really say you do have multiple streams of income, and maybe you sell something. Maybe you sell a product, right? And somebody really needs to come to you for that product, but you already heard how they've been talking about you. You already heard how they're a hater. I feel like you could be in the energy of, you know what, darling, I have so much compassion towards you. I already know you were talking shit about me, but it's okay. You want to spend your money with me? Absolutely. You absolutely can. Yeah, come shop. Come shop. We can do that. I don't care. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of you guys do have compassion towards your haters. You really don't care. King of Swords, you're at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you and this Libra or this other Aquarius or Gemini, this is like a couple energy. This definitely is. And I feel like both of you guys are going to be voicing yourself to each other. And I feel like you're both standing on your truth. So I don't know how this conversation is going to go. I see two very stern people that aren't willing to change their way of thinking. But at the same time, you both are good communicators. So the conversation could either go left or right, honestly. But them facing a tower moment, they may come off a little bit more on defense mode. They may be ready to defend what they expect a little bit more. So we'll see. But nevertheless, and like I said, we do got the Wheel of Fortune right behind us. So a cycle could be completing, or you could just be realizing after this person runs away from you, life keeps moving. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is all about. The wheel keeps turning in our life. So it's like, regardless if you leave my life, it's going to keep going. And regardless if I walk away from you, it's going to keep going. Like, you'll be fine. But anyways, back to the hater. If this is a fire sign, what else do we need to know about this Leo? What else for hater? Last shuffle, Spirit. What else for hater? Six of Cups in the reverse. For some of you guys, you could have a family member that's a hater. It could be a Leo. It could be an Aries. It could be a Sagittarius. Okay. And I feel like a lot of you guys could be having memories of this person or nostalgia of this person. This person could be missing you and thinking of you as well, and it's projecting onto you. But I feel like you're strong enough to still not deal with this person. And I feel like, you know, it could be a little sad. It could be a little empathy there, especially like having memories. But I feel like somebody in your family was hating on you. You knew that and you cut their ass off. Just period. And if it wasn't a family member, just know this was a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Seven of Pentacles here. Yeah, there's more past thoughts. I feel like, you know, a lot of you guys could even be thinking about this person at this time, especially around this full moon and even the days after the full moon, the residue of the full moon, we will say. I feel like a lot of you guys are in this perseverance mode. Like, you're looking at how far you've come and where you are now. You're looking at your past track record with this person. And it's like, you've always been a hater. If I think back to this time growing up, or this time in school, or this time at this cookout, or this time at this event, or how you never showed up for my birthday, or how just something, I feel like a lot of you guys are really going back to the past so much and really thinking about how this person been hating on you. And the fact that this person has glasses on in this picture is kind of cracking me up, because maybe you weren't seeing through the lens so clearly. And maybe this hater always viewed you different than what you thought they saw you as, just period. And the more you think about that, the more you have memories of it, I feel like you always knew. Let's see, knowing they fucked up. What's this? This really could be this air sign. Somebody could really know that they fucked up and now they're going to jail. Just period. Like, I don't know. And that's another reason why they could be running away. I'm telling you, y'all, somebody could really be on the run. Oh, my. We do have the Justice card out here, showing me that the truth is being revealed. This really could be a court battle. So somebody could have did something against you or fraudulent to you or whatever the case may be. They know they fucked up and now you're taking their ass to court, period. And they have to face a tower moment with you. And that's why it could be this Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy. You guys are going to have to, somebody's going to have to testify, or there's going to have to be communicating between you two regardless at this court battle. Or something is coming out fairly for you now, and things are now being corrected. Just period. Somebody tried to justify some shit and it didn't work out, and now they know they fucked up and they have to sit in that truth. Just period. And I really feel like this being a major arcana, justice is being served to you. Everything is going good on your side. Six of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this person can't move on peacefully. This is somebody that can't ever seem to get out your energy, or whenever they do try to move on with somebody else, it just doesn't work out. Six of Wands in the reverse. Another thing showing me they never come out successful. Nothing ever comes out victorious with them. I just feel like they try to, also with this Six of Wands, somebody could sleep around, right? And I feel like whenever they do sleep with the person, or whatever the case may be, they freelance, do what they do. They're out here riding on so many wands, okay? I feel like this person feels like they're going to be successful when they get with somebody new. I don't know why somebody feels like the sexual attachment immediately equals success in the relationship, but it doesn't. And this Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, somebody has a lot of suitors. They have a lot of options. They have a lot of people that want them. And I feel like this person either really allowed themselves to have feelings for multiple people and to just indulge and really let multiple people grow feelings for them too. And it just shows, like, that's why I said there really could be a huge age difference here, because I feel like somebody had false dreams and false hope and false feelings for multiple people. And that's why nothing ever comes out successful for them. And that's why they can't ever move on peacefully for you. Because I feel like somebody really knows that they fucked up with you. So they try to go fake the funk with multiple other people, or whoever decides that they want to have feelings for them. It's just like they invite them, or they let them come in. Okay. And even if, like I said, even if it's not a sexual intent, that's why they can't move on, because they're still stuck on you. So whatever feelings they have for other people, they'll always be fake. They're never going to be genuine. And then look at this, falling apart, falling into pieces. Oh my gosh, we do have this Three of Wands here. A lot of you guys are looking way past this person. You're exploring other options now. A lot of you guys could be looking to travel, or you could even be looking to move. You could be in the process of moving. It could get to the point where for those of you that have a court battle with this person, I feel like it done got so deep. You're like, I literally don't want anything to do with them, to the point where I'm moving away. I'm moving out the state, or I'm moving out the city. I'm moving to a different town. I don't want to be nowhere near them. But for those of you, when it just comes to dating or being in a relationship or situationship, whatever you prefer to do, I feel like, yeah, a lot of you guys are moving elsewhere. Like, you're exploring other options. You're looking at your future of what your life is going to look like without this person. And the little camera on this table and the coffee cup always cracks me up, because maybe some of you guys could be photographers. That could be your extra income of money. Or maybe there's just a lot of you guys may want to travel and really explore the world. And exploring the world comes with memories. You want to capture those memories, right? With a camera. So I feel like a lot of you guys really could be traveling and taking pictures soon. What's falling apart, falling into pieces? And a lot of you guys coming out with this card, a lot of you guys could be the ones falling apart and falling into pieces, because you didn't expect to have to move on from this person or see a future without this person, but you have no choice but to do just that. What else with the Three of Wands? For those of you, it could be this family member that's a fire sign. They could be falling apart, especially if you're moving or they're moving, and they're having all these memories about you, right? Like, they miss you and everything, but they're about to move away, and they know you don't deal with them because you know the truth. You know the truth, just period. And they didn't treat you fair for years. And I feel like you spoke up about that. And now that they're moving away, they're falling apart. They feel really sad that they're really not going to see you again now. And it's kind of just like, maybe they want to voice that. The Magician and the Two of Wands. Somebody's birthday could be the 5th. Oh my goodness. You're really stepping into your power, and you're creating the life that you want for yourself. You're in full alchemist mode, okay? Also, I feel like I said, this coming out with the Queen of Pentacles in the beginning of your reading, you're very skilled at whatever you do. Somebody knows that, okay? Somebody is either planning or deciding whether or not they want to let you know that they're about to move on, or that they're moving literally, or that they're traveling. And, remember when we traveled here, like, we had so much fun. I feel like somebody is deciding whether or not they want to express that to you. The Two of Wands is all about decision making and planning. So somebody really could be planning, like, what am I going to do? Or if you're the one moving, you could be deciding and planning, where am I going to move to? What is my future going to look like without this person? All decisions that I'm making in my future are not revolving around you anymore. That's the future I'm creating for myself, just period. So a lot of you guys could be in that energy. Please take what resonates, leave the rest for others. We're going to end your reading, Aquarius, on the intuition deck. Let's see. Sex is sacred, treat it as such. A lot of you guys are in that, King of Wands energy. You're feeling sexy. You're feeling alluring. You're feeling very charming. If somebody is magnetic and gravitate towards you, and you feel like you want to do something, you might end up doing it for real. A good 6 times out of 10, you might end up doing it. But Spirit is trying to remind you that sex is sacred. Don't attach yourself to people's souls and bind yourself to people that don't even deserve you. A compass and a stopwatch clock. So maybe time is ticking for something. Maybe some of you guys could have a compass or a specific watch that means a lot to you. Brain health, heart health. Tests are in progress. Oh, okay. So like I said, whoever that person is, that air sign really could be going through something within their health. Okay. Wow. Tests are in progress. That could be you as well. And if it is, my prayers are with you. A fire sign has a crush on you. So weird. So weird. Yeah, so just know, fire sign or air sign, somebody is definitely stealing your energy. And they know they fucked up. We already know they got a crush on Aquarius. That's a given. What else? Do unto others as you would want done to you. The golden rule. Wow. And this is from the Bible. So y'all don't play. I feel like I'm not saying that you're not treating others as you would want to be treated, but please let's remember this being in the present. I feel like maybe a lot of people in your life, and for those of you that are parents, maybe your children are trying to get your attention at certain times and you're not giving the attention that you would want as a kid. Treat them as you would want to be treated. Also, if you are like out with your friends and you're always on your phone, or somebody's talking to you but you're just completely zoned out and you're like, wait, what did you say? Or something like that. I feel like you're not living in the present moment. You're being too much in your mind. So yeah, I feel like that's why this card is coming out for you. Treat others as you would want to be treated. Yeah. But Aquarius, this was your reading. I love y'all. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated in some type of way. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.